Well, hey there. So my bride and I just got finished with a natural dyeing class, a class to talk about dyeing cloth with natural products over here at the Carol Williamson Folk Life Education Center at Buried on the Museum in Huntsville. And I just wanted to say it was a great class. We learned a lot, had a great instructor, and it was a present from our daughter for Christmas. But it was awesome. And it's one of those traditional skills that people just don't have nowadays. And you know, I would just encourage you to look for opportunities like we had today. There are places who teach these things and have these classes, and it's a Saturday, doesn't take out of the work week, but just want to encourage you to do that. Thanks for joining. See you. Hey there. It's been a couple of days since we attended that natural dyeing class, and I wanted to try to show you some of the cloths that we dyed so you can get an idea of the colors we'll be able to get out of that. And you know, just a general talk through about, you know, our experience there. Keep in mind though, this was a class that lasted about 4 hours, so you know, our material only set in the dye for, I don't know, probably at the most an hour and a half. I think when we tried to do the red cabbage is probably set in there the longest. But anyway, I'll show you a little bit of what we got. This cloth was dyed with turmeric, and the turmeric made this you know, orangish red color. I hope you can see the colors here. Now I got the yellowish color by you know, turmeric. One way that you can change the color of the natural dye is to put it in either an acid or a base. And so we used two acids. One was lemon juice, and the other was vinegar. And then one base, which was baking soda. It was a baking soda mixture, about a cup of baking soda to a gallon of water. And so you know, I obtained this reddish color just from the turmeric, and then I sort of folded the cloth and put this in baking soda, and that's what gave this sort of yellowish looking splotches there. So that's how I got that cloth. My bride did a you know, she folded the cloth before she put it in there. There's a word for that. I don't remember what it is when you fold the cloth and then you dye it. But anyway, this is what she obtained, and she also did the turmeric, and then this yellowish, you know, comes from the baking soda. So she folded it once, and then you know, put it in both. So that's the results there. I hope you can see this one. It was pretty neat. This is the red cabbage that she did, and so my red cabbage didn't come out real well, but you can see there's sort of green and yellow here. The yellow was obtained by red cabbage going toward like a base, and the acid is where the greenish came from. So I hope you can see that. It's really nice looking colors, but we didn't have enough time to leave them in there a lot. This one was black tea, and so you can see sort of a light tan black tea color, and then she obtained this darker color by putting it in the baking soda, and so it made it a little bit darker. The avocado, and it was just avocado pits, and so, you know, she had maybe, I think she said about 20 avocado pits cut into quarters, just in the warm water. And I don't know if you can really see it, maybe against my old, you know, what, 1994 sweatshirt here. It's sort of a pinkish, a real light pink, and so this was really neat. It came out to a real light pink. We just didn't have a lot of time to leave it in there to get a deeper color. And then this is what I obtained from the red onion. And so you can see it's sort of a pinkish looking tan with the brown lines. The brown lines came from exposing it to baking soda. So this was red onion as the whole cloth, and then I folded it and placed it in baking soda. So you can sort of see what happened there. So anyway, you know, that's the way you obtain colors, natural dyes. You'll dye, you know, with the product, and then expose it to an acid or a base to shift that color to a different color. Pretty neat thing. I'll probably make a couple of videos where I actually do this, you know, and show you the process that we learned with the different natural dyes. But it's just something that's a traditional skill a lot of people don't have anymore, you know, and I think we probably need to learn those kind of things. But, you know, learning new things, I guess that's what works for me mostly.